In a quaint little town near the edge of the Black Forest, where the cuckoo birds sang and the cobbled streets smelled of fresh pretzels, lived a curious girl named Liesel. She had chestnut braids, a red woolen scarf, and an endless love for stories. Liesel's favorite place was her grandfather's workshop. He was a clockmaker, known far and wide for crafting the most beautiful cuckoo clocks in all of Germany. His hands moved with precision, like the gears inside his timepieces. One misty evening, while walking on the cobbled stone street, he told to Liesel gently, "There's one clock more special than the rest, Liesel. It's hidden deep in the shop. But it can only be found by someone with patience and kindness." Liesel's eyes lit up. A hidden clock? That sounded just like something from a story. And so, the search began. She spent the next few days exploring every corner, behind shelves of tiny gears, inside the wooden drawer in front of the little lederhosen dancer toys. Her pet cat Otto also joined with her in the adventure. They found a dusty drawer filled with German fairy tale books written by the brothers Grimm. Liesel was reading pages from the book, The Clock That Waited. Otto was nodding his head as if he understood the story. She climbed onto stools to check high shelves. That night, as moonlight streamed through the workshop window, a soft ticking echoed behind the wall. Liesel pressed gently, and the wooden panel creaked open. Behind it, nestled in a little alcove of shadow and dust, was the most beautiful clock she had ever seen. It was carved from dark walnut wood, polished so smoothly it shimmered in the moonlight. But it wasn't a cuckoo bird that popped out. Instead, a tiny train rolled forward on a track. It let out the softest "choo!" Liesel giggled, amazed. Beaming with joy, Liesel carried the newly discovered cuckoo clock to her grandfather, her eyes wide with wonder. He gently set down his tools, examined the clock with a knowing smile, and shared a tale. A tale of how this very design, with its tiny wooden train circling the dial, had once inspired the idea behind Germany's modern ice trains. That night, Liesel curled under her thick quilt, full moon appearing on her bedroom window, and Otto lay curled at her feet, tail wrapped around his paws. In her dreams, Liesel saw a glowing castle on a hill, Neuschwanstein, bathed in silver moonlight. The German ice train circled its towers, and fairy tale pages fluttered in the sky. True magic isn't rushed. It waits quietly for the gentle, the curious, and the kind to find it.